And I demand to have my voice heard. I demand to have my voice heard. And then you said you were on his side.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
the hell would you be on?
that definitely pissed him off. He's like, you gonna let me finish? Well, I'm gonna let you finish, but you said he's 80. If you started a conversation off with him being 60, then no, I would not be on his side.
That's why you took his side?
Because he's 80, bro. He's got like 15 years to live.
No.
If that's that.
That's a whole different topic. You can't give people passes based off their age. Hell no.
Yes, you can.
So if someone uses the N-word and they're 85, you'd be like, okay, that's cool.
No, she's getting drop kicked. No, I'm kidding.
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
Guys, I got a random question for you. Okay, you ready?
Let's hear it.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
This is gonna be the hella random podcast. All right, my boy Nile right there, Justo over here, Julian right here. I had a brain fart actually. No, but seriously, how long would you guess I've been drinking out of the same cup?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. And don't Google it. Don't Google.
Google it.
Well, no, you're probably gonna see how safe. I've been drinking out of this for how long? Take a guess.
Wait, do you refill that cup every time you go in?
Refill it, baby. I'm cheap.
Wait, you go into Dunkin' Donuts and you say, here, refill the same cup I've been using?
Well, here's the thing. I used to do that with Starbucks, but Dunkin' Donuts doesn't allow it. So I just buy my own coffee now, but I've been using the same cup. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm, number one, hella lazy, hella cheap, and I just like doing it.
How much money does that save you? Like,
well, I mean, I buy my own coffee now, so I'm probably spending like $1. But like, is it
compared to what?
Probably, well, I mean, every time you buy coffee, it's going to be like $3 or $4. But how safe or dangerous is it to drink out of it? I mean, probably a couple days, it's okay. But I mean, I'm going on like, take a guess.
I mean, I'll say...
Bro, probably a month, man.
I'll say, yeah.
You.
Good.
I'll say 3 weeks.
No, he's good. About a month.
Ah, damn it.
Now, am I going to die or what?
Lightweight. I mean, you're not supposed to reuse cups like that.
Well, I know that, but I've been.
The plastic wears down and you're drinking plastic.
Here's the thing. I clean it out every time.
It's still more plastic.
Look, man.
No.
We're all gonna die one day.
I clean it out with soap and water.
We're all going to die one day. Julian has chosen his path. It's going to be through plastic.
He's chosen his path.
So
He's
you
like,
think...
damn, he died because of plastic.
At least in like...
Plastic trauma to the brain.
In like 20, 30 years, we'll be able to look back on this podcast and be like, oh, that's what happened.
Are you being sarcastic or are you being serious? Now you got me scared.
A little bit of both.
Why are you soap and water?
Yeah, but like, so like the plastic... The plastic,
I'm so weak.
I'm trying to be.
This wasn't even on our agenda. We're about to go into a deep ass debate about plastic.
The plastic that this cup is made of is wearing down over time.
But I'm trying to be sensitive.
It doesn't matter if you wash it out.
I'm trying to be sensitive to the environment.
It's made of plastic. You need to get just a refillable coffee cup.
Yeah, get like glass.
I don't have
what I'm talking about.
I don't have it with me, but I have one all the time.
Get a Hydro Flask or something.
Yeah, get a Hydro Flask. Those are
that would require effort, man. We'll see.
It's less effort if you just get it.
If you get a Hydro Flask, you won't ever have to worry about dying from plastic.
All right, I'm done talking about this. Let's go. Hey, so this past week has been crazy. It's a crazy time right now, to say the least. And I know, I was about to say Berkeley. I know, Nile, you went to the Berkeley protests.
I did.
How was that? I was going to ask you that too.
There was a lot of people. I guess it was like the biggest protest in Berkeley.
Really? Like ever?
I don't know about ever.
I was going to say, there's been a lot of protests.
Well, it probably was the only protest in Berkeley. One of like 2 or 3, right?
There was definitely like, I saw like a group of people, or not group, like a whole crowd of people in a baseball field talking, and there was some guy with a mic. And but anyway, we started from Malcolm X Elementary in Berkeley, and then we walked to Martin Luther King Drive, or it was another elementary.
I mean, how was it? Paint the picture. Do you think that there was actual, do you think like this is the good indication of change?
Yes and no.
All right. Let's hear the good news first.
Interesting.
Let's hear the good news first.
I think people have good intentions when they go to protests. But when I was there, assessing it, it seemed like a party. I don't know if people are really taking it serious.
Were they playing like Mac Dre and all that?
No, it wasn't like
video,
that.
By the way,
it was more like a barbecue, people walking. It was more like a parade. It wasn't really like a... you know, when I think about protests, I think about like Martin Luther King, you know,
Yep.
where they were protesting about specific policies. You know, I talked about the last episode where
Yep.
we should be policy driven.
For sure.
Because, you know, the protests that I was at, and I'm sure most protests are like that right now, it's not policy driven. So everyone kind of was like doing their own thing, you know,
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. And, you know, it just seemed like it was you know, celebration, and I just don't think it's that time.
Was that disappointing? Was it disappointing to you, or you're just like, oh, okay, I see what this is about, and just kind of move forward?
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Do you see like do you think protests have to have like can there be positivity in protests? Like I've seen
Yeah, of
videos.
course.
I saw a video of of one of the protests. I forget where, but they were all like singing together, and like I thought that was like a beautiful thing. And like, you know, I think a good, you know, protest and change doesn't have to come out of, you know, just yelling, and like that's part of it. But I think you know, positivity can be part of it. Don't you
Sure.
think? And do you feel like, but there's like a fine line, like you said, of people just partying and a positive protest?
So, you know, I think because we're in a pandemic, like what we should do with our time in big crowds, it should be like really focused. It should not be almost an excuse to go outside just to be around people and possibly get sick with get other people sick. So, but just to answer just a question, you know, yes, you can have a positive, you know, protest, you know, it's good energy. But to me, like the reason why people protest, you know, is for change
Right.
through the system.
Action.
And I think that this is a very serious, you know, situation of what happened to George Floyd and a ton of, you know, black people in America.
Going back to what you said last week, and I think they kind of, for me, it's about like you don't want things to become forgettable, right?
Exactly.
And that's the kind of vibe I get.
That's what I'm afraid of when I go there.
I mean, I don't want to be like negative Nancy. It's just kind of how I see it from the outside. Number one, I went to the one in San Mateo briefly. It was.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
This video drops like
San Mateo?
It was about a week ago, right? Exactly. So every stereotype you think of San Mateo, pretty much was it. Was it a joke? No, I think everyone had good intentions, but it really wasn't. To be 100, man, it was on and gone like in an hour and a half. What I'm saying is it was over in a short amount of time. There was police ready in case something, God forbid, happened, right? Businesses were boarded up. The mall, Hillsdale, boarded up. You didn't need to, though. There was not, I don't even think I even saw like.
But they're just being safe.
Yeah, they're being safe, and I get that.
Right.
But I don't even think I saw like an ounce of graffiti. So, you know, for me.
You're not going to see that in San Mateo.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing for like Sunnyvale or Mountain View or, you know, some of these other cities as well.
They had graffiti.
Well, not particularly, but I'm saying that there were, you know, some situations. There wasn't anything serious. What I'm saying is you just never know because, you know, people come from, you know, other parts of the Bay. But, yeah, man, I just don't know what to say. I think, you know, it is what it is. You control what you can control and kind of put your best foot forward. What are your thoughts on people not going to protest? Do you think that if someone doesn't go to a protest, that means that they're lazy?
No.
Okay.
No.
I wasn't
even going to go. I wasn't even going to go to the protest, but my wife really wanted to go. She'd never been to a protest. Actually, I've never been to a protest. I have picked people up, you know, doing Uber from protests in the past. But I never actually like engaged in one. So I wasn't really a fan of trying to go to a protest because we're in a pandemic. But, you know, yeah.
So unpack that real quick. You being the black guy, you're the black guy.
I'm the black guy.
Yeah, I'm the yellow guy.
You're the yellow guy.
You're in between. So,
Word.
so like, so you didn't plan on going because of the safety factor, or because you don't think it, you know, it actually, so what I'm looking for actually equivalates into actual change.
I think this particular protest does not seem focused enough for me to go and feel like I'm utilizing my time and possibly my health. But I went and we did social distance as best as we could.
Yeah.
Like there's everyone like crowded in the road. Like I was like, hey, let's stay on the sidewalk. Let's like just, you know, just follow the, you know, but we did our best. So.
I know this dropped. I know this happened last week, but you know, I just wanted to get your 2 cents on it. The Blackout Tuesday, aka everyone posting the black box
right.
on their social feeds. I mean, you take it away. I mean, what did you think about it? We talked about it, you know, the other night, but
yeah, It's mixed feelings with the black box, honestly, because, like I said, just like when I think about people that go on, that go to protests, they have good intentions, but a lot of it can just be performative and not really serious. Meaning, what are we gonna get out of it? So I would have rather like a black box. People spamming like specific policies, like reparations or defund the police, to invest black communities. End police brutality, police reform.
You're talking about giving people information.
I'm talking about spreading information so that we can pressure politicians. So I was just seeing a lot of people who weren't saying nothing on social media, who are not politically active or anything at all, and then everyone started posting black boxes
because it's sexy,
and it was like kind of looking like it was some kind of revolution on social media.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I just think also it makes people's Instagram looks good.
Absolutely.
Look good.
So it was started by two African-American ladies. I don't know the roles at a record label.
Okay.
And Blackout Tuesday, the definition is it's a push for a day of reflection from music artists and labels in the wake of the police killing of George Floyd, an unarmed black man, blah, blah, blah. We know the whole story.
Right.
And, I thought it was interesting. I was on the fence, and, anyone that watches this, I'm not calling you out because I know a lot of people I know.
Am. Just kidding.
Okay. He is.
I want all the smoke.
I'm not. I'm saying you do what you do because I'm sure. But no, I'm sure you had good intentions. But me personally, I didn't post it. I was on the fence of actually recording myself and posting my thoughts of people that did it. But I think that would kind of come off kind of. Because at the end of the day, I can't say someone's like bad intention doing it if they weren't educated on it, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's just I think it's just it's social media. It's someone's opportunity to protest when they don't want to actually go to a protest. It is their idea to protest in the what?
No, I'm looking at Justo.
In the wake of social media.
You're looking at me because like I did post the black.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
So that's
we
why
love
I
you,
wanted
though.
to.
Well, this is great. Then people.
So now I'm sitting here like, should I have done?
No.
Because like my thought on it.
Okay.
Right. Because.
Well, at least people know that we're not staging this podcast.
Yeah. Sure. But like I did it because I saw it as a way to silently show my support. Right?
Support of what though? People don't even know what it means.
A lot of people knew. If you knew, it was everywhere. That day, my entire Instagram feed was just black squares nonstop. And then there was an ad, and then there'd be a random weird ad, and then more black squares.
Yeah.
But I see it as, and I get how, because I've seen people kind of talk about it because it could be seen as like a cop out. Like, all right, I've done my work. I posted my black square. I'm done.
I'm gonna
everything's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I obviously anything on social media isn't the most that anyone can do, but it's something you can do, and at least it shows support that like, and it has numbers. Like you can look on Instagram seeing all the people, even if they're not out protesting, a lot of people are out and are in support of the movement.
Yeah.
And other people would post, and I've seen a lot of things about, like you said, information and things like that. Obviously there are people who are out there who think, who they just post it and think like, all right, that's fine, and there's more work to be done. But I think it's a good way to just show your support in the smallest way possible.
Yeah.
I get that. Again,
that's the way I saw it.
Well intentioned, but here's my thing.
That's why I did it.
Here's my thing. Where's the call to action? I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about in general. I won't even say I think. I know a majority of people, they post it, but what does it mean? Like, where's the action? Where's the call to action, right?
Right.
It's just a picture. And here's the thing. I'll even take it a step forward and again, call me out if I'm wrong. They said in the beginning, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Am I right? Use the hashtag Black. But
and then it.
Right. Yeah. They didn't think about it. That's when I knew that it wasn't planned out. No offense against you ladies, because again, no offense. I know you had good intentions, but like they had to switch it to Blackout Tuesday. Because what happens is it started messing up
messing up the filter.
Right,
like
so
that, that shows that people saw it and then they just jumped on it because like, oh, this is an easy thing I can do, and then they didn't think twice about it.
But isn't that poor planning?
But no one's planning anything. Like that's what I'm saying. There's no direction in the whole protest thing. So my issue with the black box thing is like people that post a black box and they don't care about black people. That's my thing. And obviously that would be
why you gotta get racial now? Why is it gotta be about black?
It's gotta get racial.
They post a black box. They should have posted a damn pink box or some shit.
And like I've seen a lot of stuff, and like, you know, people posted it, and they also posted like, you know, other ways to help, like donating and things like that. And
yeah,
and like it's, you know, and for me it's hard for me personally. It's like, because obviously I look white. And I am white, but half Mexican, but people perceive me as just like a white guy, right? So like I know whatever I say, I have to think about so it doesn't come off as ignorant or again, or like it's not for the cause. You know what I mean? So like that's why I saw the black box as, I don't know, not an easy way, but like you know, a way to show my support without looking like looking like an idiot or a racist, as well as for me, I've been posting, like you said, information like the man, I really wish I remind me of the name, but the eight can't wait,
right,
and I think that was a really great thing to share, and I think it's a really great place for us to start and talking about people in charge, about putting those
people accountable.
Yeah, putting people accountable and having those, you know, regulations set.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I've done personally, is trying to just relay information.
Right.
And I think like what you said, that's the best that a lot of people can do.
Yeah, and that's great. I think, you know, people like you, Justo, you would take it further.
Not to pat myself on the back. I don't want to sound like I'm a hero by doing that.
No, of course not. But like, there are literally people who like are doing it just so that they look good.
Right.
That's my beef with that.
It's premeditated.
So they don't look, so people don't call them out.
So
like,
people don't call them out. And then also, you know, if people aren't even checking for them, it's almost like you're expanding your brand to be, you know, this way. So, you know, personally, I just want to give it a quick, you know, story. My job posted a black square on the Instagram.
I saw it.
And then also they posted a Black Lives Matter thing on their Twitter, and they said, we're going to be donating $50,000 to Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all fired me in March.
Yeah.
And all the black people at the office, like all of them, got fired because we were hired at expendable ass jobs.
Yeah.
So, you know, part of Black Lives Matter to me is like black people being vulnerable because of their economic disposition in this country. And I just think that it's just hella fake for you to just have a 98% white population of your company and you fired all the black people.
But that's what, I mean,
I know you're about to say the whole COVID thing, losing your business.
No. I was about to say, but that's what a lot of this country is. That's what a lot of industries are. They're hella fake.
I know. Well,
I mean, they're just doing that.
I gotta call it out when I see it, and that's my beef, like overall, because that's what goes back to the protests. I'm like, man, I see a lot of great, like positive, like white people, like in the crowd, but are they ready for that conversation? Like, are they ready to deal with their own personal racism? Or is this just a parade for them to focus on George Floyd like it's a singular moment in space? It's not. It's not. It's just part of the system. It's going to happen again and again and again until it is addressed. So that's my personal beef with black boxes, with protests, when there's no direction. That's why the black box was a mess. It was Black Lives Matter hashtag. Then everyone's like, no, delete that. And then put Blackout Tuesday. I'm like, all right, who came up Blackout Tuesday? Random black ladies, and then the Black Lives Matter movement is hella quiet.
Well,
like the co-founders are hella quiet. And I have my own beef with that, like organization in general, like as far as like direction.
Wait, well, hold on.
The Black Lives Matter organization, like when you check their website, like it's just hella suspect. So that's where I'm gonna end on that. But I just want to actually have a direction for specific policies to help black people.
When it comes to people and like organizations supporting, right? So like like a lot of them are like what you said, they're just doing it so that they're not called out for not doing it.
Exactly.
Right. But do you feel like even though the intentions aren't sincere, it's still generally a positive thing to get the information out there? Or it's because it's taken over right now. It's nothing. No one is talking about anything else besides this. And you think even though I feel like a section of it is insincere, it's still aiding towards a positive result? I
think it depends on. Sorry, go ahead.
There's
so much I want to say. It's just I don't.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally cut you. Sorry.
I think it depends what you're putting out, man. But go ahead.
I agree.
Yeah,
it depends on. To me, like just posting positivity, it's almost like saying, "Oh, is saying having a great day like is that not helping prevent, world hunger or something like that?" Like, well, I mean, no, it's not. It's not preventing it, but it's definitely not. yeah, it's not like helping the direct root issue. So, you know, just like what you said, it's if there's no direction. And to me, it's just, I feel people are doing it because they have to, because like so many people are talking about it. People that don't want to talk about it, they have to. Like Kanye West, he was protesting in Chicago.
Bro, let me just say something right now. I'm sorry, before I forget.
He didn't want to be there.
He didn't. Yo, not at all. That video, like, yo, Kanye, at least act. Act like you want to be there, bro.
Good.
Like,
no, I'm glad he didn't act. Showed him true colors.
Money, see, the money to me, the money is an easy. Again, being very judgmental, but I think it's easy for a celebrity because $2 million is like $2 to them. So he, of course, he's going to give $2 million, pay for George Floyd's daughter's scholarship. I don't even believe.
I want to see like literally statements.
Give him that, bro. But I mean,
I ain't giving him.
I don't understand.
Jack. He said slavery was a choice. Man, he can get the hell out of here.
I just don't understand that video. Like, yeah, dude, he definitely acted like either he was having a bad day.
He acted like Candace Owens, like subtracted.
Hey, how much time we got?
We're at 22.
I knew we had a bunch of stuff on our agenda. I knew
it's cool.
Gonna be,
it's
so we might as well move on.
Yeah.
Well, no. One thing I wanted
getting dirty.
One thing I wanted to say actually, and I'm not kissing ass to iHeart, but last week a big story came out of New York, out of Syracuse or Rochester, out of upstate New York. Did you hear about this, guys?
No.
There was a morning show on a rock or classic rock station that said some very racist things.
Oh,
you want me to say it?
About that.
They said that.
Do you want me to say it?
Well,
what do you mean, like verbatim?
Well, no. Some of the acts. He said that some of these looters, some of these protesters, some of these acts, they were acting very using the N-word, right?
Right.
And
that's wild.
That same day or the day before, right?
Right.
Their Instagram page for their radio station had the black box. Now, is that not calling? But hold on. Here's the thing. Like iHeart is not. They're not the babysitter. They can't follow every single morning show, what every single DJ and jock are doing. But here's the thing. This is the power of social media, right? So everyone started, tagging management when they heard about it. I saw it on this radio Facebook page, and guess what happened the next day? The very next day.
What happened? They got fired.
They got fired. Now that to me, again, not
they'll get hired somewhere else.
They won't. I don't. Let's. That's not what it's about. All I'm saying is props.
And police can kill people and get hired somewhere else. But I'm sure saying the N-word a couple times can get you hired somewhere else.
Props to iHeart for actually taking swift action. As far as them getting hired, that's really not what the conversation's about. I mean, if they get hired by another company, that's on them. But at least they took swift action. Right? They're like, yo, we heard about this. We ain't having it.
Why did it take the whole social media to freaking go? How did people at iHeart not listen to what their people are saying?
That's a good point. But
they got to hear it before it drops.
Well, no, Justo, when you're doing a live morning show.
I'm Nile.
Sorry,
I'm not Derek either.
Sorry. Sorry. You got me all like passionate. No,
and also there's repercussions now more than ever than there ever was.
Let me explain. When you're doing a live morning show, it's live.
Okay.
It's live. So, they didn't.
Hopefully.
Management. No, it's live. The management. The PD is not listening and saying, he's not listening in real time. He probably was, at his office. Mm-hmm. He was at his desk. He was tuning in and out. So just to put in perspective, but that's just what I want to say about that. So, props to them. It's not every company, but I get it.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You say you say tomato, I say tomato, or vice versa.
Tomato. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about Derek Chauvin, this mugshot pic? You got to explain this to me now, because people are saying some wild shit, and now it's making me think. People are saying that this picture, the picture of him on George Floyd, and then the picture, his mugshot pic, it's two different people. Some people are saying that he fled the country.
I'm hearing that too.
Wait, is there a conspiracy theory that that's not him?
Dude, bro, let
me see.
Just swipe through the 3 photos that I have, bro. But while he's looking through the photos, and I'm sure we'll post it on the YouTube, when the thing is,
it's on here,
edited. Shout out to Ray. Dude, I'm convinced that this dude ain't the original dude. I just know how FBI works.
This picture?
I'm showing a bunch, but dude, the original, the video, the dude has a freaking widow's peak, and then in his mugshot, he's got like a straight hairline.
What is a widow's peak?
A widow's peak is...
It's like his hairline makes like an M shape.
Like I have a widow's peak. It's a very small widow's peak.
Rather than straight across.
Justo, what do you see? Do you think it's two different people?
I don't know, man. The like you said, the biggest thing is the hairline. The hairline's is it possible that
there's no way he would have shaved.
He does.
Why would he shave? And you would see still the V in his forehead if he did shave that part of his head. And the dude is balding. When you see the side of the other guy, of the mugshot, he has a full head of hair, but the dude in the video was actually a balding. Also, the dude in the mugshot looks younger. So
yeah, dude, no, hold on. I was gonna say the same thing, Nile.
His ears
but he shaved.
Shape.
You know, when you shave, you look younger.
Bro, this guy is younger. This guy's not the dude. So I'm telling you, I've heard so many crazy shit with FBI and CIA doing witness protection program. That's like the white supremacist witness protection program when they got to protect this man because the whole world went crazy when George Floyd, when everyone saw that video. There's no way that man was not going to get at least killed in his house and then for sure prosecuted. So their best way is to get this guy, because this guy could be some like lead Klans member for all we know, getting the hell out of the country.
He was married to an Asian chick.
Bro, dude, you know white supremacists, like it's known that they like date and like marry Asian women because when they have no. Let me tell you, when they have their kids look like white people.
So you're saying that this could be Derek Chauvin's doppelganger.
For sure. That's his clone.
So someone just agreed to say, yeah, I'll play you and I'll just go to prison for the rest of my life.
This is what I think. I think that this man who is the doppelganger, who's being charged right now, I'm saying that when it comes to the courts, this man is going to get let off. He's going to get no jail time.
Really?
Yep. And he's going to leave the country. Something crazy like that. It happens all the time. Cops get away with murder all the time.
Save this clip right here because this is, no, I mean it. This is good.
I mean it.
This is good.
I mean it.
If that happens, all hell's going to break loose for the entire.
And also, this is the thing about America. Just like when we think about Breonna Taylor, we think about Ahmaud Arbery. Everyone forgot about those killers. Do you know what happened to those killers?
Well, no, I mean, I follow it. Breonna Taylor, they just reopened it.
I know, they just reopened it because
Ahmaud, it's still going through the process.
This is the issue because social media has to be the damn police to police the police.
True.
We have to be on watch for everything. That's not how society should be.
You're right.
Everyone's got to have a superhero. We have to work 40 hours a week, 40 to 60 hours a week. Some of us got kids. We got to eat. We ain't got time to also be social justice warriors.
Let me ask you this, and so I guess my question is why though? Why would they do that? Why would they protect this man? Why?
Like I told you,
like,
he's probably some lead head Klansman.
Well,
what you mean? Well, do you know that like there's a ton of Klansmen that are in law enforcement?
I mean, I was looking him up in Reddit and stuff. I'll be honest. I was trying to find all the dirt. There was nothing in regard to that.
Reddit is not the place to find dirt like that.
I'm saying, can you give me another reason why? Let's just say that's one option.
History.
Like, but that's a stretch, though. You get what I'm saying? It's one.
No.
It's one thing.
And are they that organized? Like, are there enough people involved in this to do it? And
everyone's got to be in on this take.
I think y'all gotta see. Look,
like I'm not saying it's not.
No,
but like
I know
something like
this.
I just
look.
It's a conversation, man.
Like
I know. I get the conversation.
People in general are incompetent and stupid, especially racist people. So, do you think they could pull off
racist
something
people,
like switching off like for a different white guy?
First of all, I might be bigging up racist people, but racist people aren't stupid. Racist people, white supremacists, they are probably one of the smartest people on the damn planet. The fact that they've been able to freaking control 500 years, man, whatever, dude. I'm just saying, the fact that they were able to have this much power and keep everyone else distracted from the actual issue for the last 500 years. There's of course stupid people everywhere, but like the people who are making moves, those people are smart as hell. So what I'm just telling you, like just like how you watched the 13th over the weekend.
By the way, I highly recommend it. Watch it more than once.
You know, and Justo, I was talking a lot of new information to a lot of people in the last episode. What I can tell you from the information that I know from my lineage, from black people, that if you're a ton of people that were in the KKK were politicians in office. Right. Politicians in office have connections to get you out of the country. Politicians in office, if they don't want you to go into jail, you don't go to jail. Well, it's that simple. Okay. So if they did not want this man to go to jail, but of course he can't just disappear because people would fucking flip.
Of course.
So of course they're going to get a doppelganger. They're going to give him 2 years or 1 year just to placeholder, and then everyone's going to forget about it because guess what? Another black person's going to get killed. Everyone's going to forget, just like we forgot about Ahmaud Arbery's killers. No one's keeping track.
I don't know if we forgot about it. I think it was in the back of our heads.
It's in the back of our heads that we forget. That happens all the time because we have to be superheroes everywhere instead of trusting the system to freaking protect us.
So how about we just wait and see? Because obviously there's going to be a court
hearing. Let's wait and see. But that ain't him. I'm convinced now. Before I was like, nah, people are tripping. Then I was watching, like, whoa, this dude has wheel pick, and then look at his ears. Yeah. They had the lining in his ears. I'm like, okay. And then his nose too. Like one nose is up and one nose a little up.
I guess maybe
it's completely possible. It sounds like a freaking movie. Anything that's in a movie is possible in real life.
Here's the thing. It's just, I hope this. I'm not trying to sound racist, but like to me, legit, all white people kind of look the same to me.
That's why they can get away with it.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, people don't even know.
But I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference.
He looks just like me. Put him in.
I get what you're saying, but you also, in that respect, I can't really see the difference too. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just, again.
That is a different man. That's a younger man.
And like, who they get to volunteer to replace the guy?
Maybe it wasn't a choice. Maybe it wasn't a volunteer.
But like, he's not going to be like, I'm like,
you know what I mean?
Dude, he's not going to be like, I'm a patsy.
Deals, man. Deals.
Yeah.
Hey, you do this, we make sure that you're good. You got money.
He lives
after
life.
you.
He lives life in prison.
Not to make
people forget. We'll put you in a prison where you got TV, you got Wi-Fi. You won't even think you're in prison. There's prisons like that. Millionaires go to that. This man will probably go to that. Because he's a cop, so they'll protect him.
Not to make light of this, but do you know who Kid Buu is? The rapper?
Oh my God. I remember like literally like a year ago,
guys,
we talked about Kid Buu.
Clone? No, not clone. Google Kid Buu. He is the clone. Derek Chauvin. No, hold on. Derek Chauvin is the Kid Buu in a serious situation
of the cop game.
Yeah, because Kid Buu's a rapper, and he said that he said he had a clone.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. Julian's funny.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Kid Buu's a rapper, and he said that he had a clone.
Look, man, Justo just lost 2 brain cells for you bringing up Kid Buu. Like, I apologize, Justo, that you even know of
those,
Kid Buu.
Man.
It's he
needs those.
I don't have a lot left.
It's hella hilarious. You guys want to talk about Virgil, the fashion dude, Virgil Abloh, or you want to talk about shitty neighbors?
Let's talk about shitty neighbors.
You sure?
We're gonna switch gears.
We're gonna go completely 180, and then we're gonna go 180 again. Okay,
for sure. All
right. So anyone ever have a crappy ass neighbor, like a neighbor you just cannot stand? Anyone got a story?
You know, I remember before the podcast we were talking about this, and I was like, no, I like all my neighbors. All my neighbors have been dope. When I thought about it, when I used to live in New Jersey, my neighbor accidentally ran over my cat.
Fetty Wap? Was it?
No. Wait, Fetty Wap runs over cats?
No, he lives in New Jersey.
Oh, no.
Bad joke. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, horrible joke.
So he ran over. Sorry. I'm just trying to lighten up the room.
PETA's coming on your ass.
This just in. Fetty Wap runs over cats.
Right? Like, that's how it goes viral. Like, you hear about Fetty Wap? He runs over cats in his quad.
He loves running over cats. What? He's just obsessed with it. He just lines them up and runs.
So tell me more.
Well, it was depressing. I had to go to therapy. I'm just kidding. No, Did you? No. I was like freaking 7 years old.
He's like, fuck that cat.
It was an accident, but dude, like, I didn't see it go happen. It was like, I woke up one morning and like my parents buried my cat. And I'm like, what happened? Like, your neighbor, they backed up off the driveway and ran over Jax.
Oh.
Are you?
That's such a cute name.
Did you confront this neighbor, bro?
I'm 7 years old. What am I going to do?
Show up to his house with a bat.
Well, yeah.
I was so sad. Yeah. I was so sad. I just got him. Like, he was like a month or two, like in my arms, bro.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I've had some horrible.
What is this neighbor's name?
I don't even remember.
You don't know the phone number or the address?
I don't. I mean, I'll probably know the address because I remember my New Jersey address.
Word.
But they don't even live there no more because I don't live there anymore. Yeah. I already know they don't live there.
My cat got ran over as a kid too, and like my dad came and was like, yeah, our cat's name was Shadow. She was all black. Okay. It was like Shadow got ran over, and he like had her in a Budweiser box, like a Budweiser, like the 18-pack cardboard box, and he buried her in the cardboard in a beer box.
Wow,
good times.
Budweiser,
yeah.
Budweiser.
Okay.
I think that's an
so.
important
Do you
detail.
Still drink Budweisers, or
nah?
are you like
it's
traumatized?
Nah, that's like I hate Budweiser.
Okay, that's
I don't hate Budweiser.
The connection with the cat.
That's probably a big part of it. And like old white people love Budweiser too. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah, it's kind of a stereotype.
I
never knew why.
Like classic Budweiser, love it.
It's like college kids love Natty Light, but that's because it's cheap.
Natty Light was my.
Oh God, it's so water.
That was the go-to for like beer pong was Natty Light because it's cheap. And
No,
you just
I know.
pound it. You don't even think about it.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway,
Good times. We should do a special beer pong tournament for the podcast. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
You do
I
drink
play
heavy?
beer pong.
No,
I don't.
I've never seen you drink actually.
I don't drink unless I know that I'm going to get home safely.
That's very responsible.
Well, I mean, I don't drink either. So
I feel like you should. That's how it should be, right?
Yeah, but
Not a lot of
most
people
don't do
think
that.
about that.
They're like, we're getting it in now.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I'm getting home.
So here's a quick neighbor story. Yesterday, and you guys know, obviously we're here. You know where I live. So you know how our driveway system is set up, and just so you know where you park every day. Yeah. Not every day, but every week. When
every day.
When we do this pod.
Yeah.
So we got a neighbor across the street, and he owns a bunch of duplexes, right? And I got into like a little like tiff with him, verbal argument with him yesterday. My friend parks in the driveway, right? And there's a line that separates his area and my area. He comes out, and he does this all the time. Like, I hate this neighbor. Okay. I hate his family. I know these are strong words. I hate him because he's one of those...
Maybe you strongly dislike him. Are you sure you hate him? Like,
yeah, I hate him.
I mean, like he fired you or some shit.
Now, I'll be outside washing my car on my side of the house, where there's that line. You know, we have one driveway, two duplexes, one side, right?
Okay.
And he'll leave a note saying, well, when I go inside real quick, hey, please move your car. He's one of those guys he's like 80. Number one, he's old. And number two, he's like, it just makes me so mad.
Is he Asian as well?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's
we could go race. We could go race. I got no problem
how about
doing
his
that.
ethnicity, like specifically?
He's an old Asian man, and he just acts.
I mean, like, is he Chinese?
Chinese.
Also,
oh my God.
I'm
making my
there's a
people look
connection.
bad.
Julian's Chinese. His arch nemesis is Chinese. Old man.
All I got to say is that's what you get for washing your car. Why are you washing your car?
On my side.
You don't wash your car. I don't wash my car.
But do you get what I'm saying? He leaves notes all the time. So
just a little passive aggressive. Did he put a little smiley face on this?
No,
Bro,
he's
it's called
serious.
tough love.
He should have hearted his eyes.
Tough love. Hold on, I gotta tell you the story.
And was your car in the way?
Hold
on.
Was your car in the way?
Can I tell the story?
No.
All right, let him tell the story.
I want to assume you were in the fault.
I'm on the old man's side already, but I want to hear your
Are
story.
you being serious?
I gotta hear his story, bro. Like, I mean, if he's not running over your cat, man, I'm not gonna have that much sympathy.
Let me talk, dude.
Okay.
So my friend's parked. He's helping me move some stuff around in my garage, and we're parked on my side where the line is. He comes out, and he basically says, "Hey, we got to move." And I'm like, "Why?" Oh, because it's obstructing my view.
From what?
Exactly. I basically, because here's the deal. This is probably the 20th time he's said shit like this to me before. And in the beginning, I used to mouth off to him, and he can't say shit. He knows he like legally can't say shit.
Because he can't beat your ass.
No, he can't do anything about it legally. And I got no problem with that. Anyway,
what if he can kick your ass? What if he's like
he can't, dude.
He's like a kung fu master.
Bro, like in anime, like all the old people are hella ripped.
Yeah,
they're like, Julian, do you really want to do this? Oh,
no.
Oh, snap. He got a 6-pack and he can do kick flips. You better chill with him. But go ahead, go on.
Okay.
You lucky your life isn't an anime.
He's not that dude.
Okay.
And I'm taking it seriously though. I'm taking it seriously because he really pissed me off. And I basically just ignored him. So he walks away.
That's all you can do, really.
No. Hold on. He comes back out. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, it's a reach. You get what I'm saying? Go back to your duplex and shut up, right? He comes back out and goes, he can just park at the church. The church is like a mile away. Like what I'm saying is I pay rent just like you, and I get this vibe that he thinks he's better than all of us. Because he complains to my neighbor who lives next to me all the time about random BS. So my question is, number one, who's in the right, who's in the wrong? And number two, what would you do about it? Because I think there's a time where you need to be like, there's a time to be mature, and then there's other times you can just be hella immature. Why? Because you'll want to. Straight up. There's no other reason for that, and I'm that guy, and I'm that mad about it. Like, I know you guys are joking beginning, but like, be serious for 1 second. It's so funny because
it's genuinely frustrating. I get it.
No, because I can't stand people that act like they're better than you. It's not about race. But it's about age for sure. I get the vibe that because he's used to getting what he wants and it's been like this for him. Bro, his daughter parks in like the driveway and blocks everyone. It's okay for his daughter to do it, but when we do it, we get a note on the car. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you do in that situation?
Man, I don't know. The dude is 80, man.
I know that's the rough thing. About
Okay,
it
you know
too.
what?
Because
I'm sorry. No, hold on.
age.
Take it back. He's like 65.
You're just trying to,
Oh, in that case, kick his
He's
ass.
like 65.
bro. Then you
Does that
should've
make it
been-
okay? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Like that's hard to point, right? Because there's really not a lot you can do. Because even if you get in a screaming match with the guy,
Which I have.
you're still living next to him. So like
So?
that's
Does it feel like you're screaming at your grandpa too? Or?
No, hell no. He's not that old. He's 65. But here's the thing.
like
Oh,
there's
he's
not much.
65
Yeah.
for real?
I kind of just, I don't know why I aged him. I tend to age people more than they really are.
Because age matters.
Yeah,
You're right. He's like
65,
65.
'Age
80
lives
is different.
matter.
So he's like my age. So
He's your like now you're going lower.
he's 65.
Okay, so
Actually,
you're 65,
He's 16.
But
He's a kid.
it's about
right? Like he's totally messing this up.
it's about what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? Like stay on your side. You know, we're all trying to get along here. And for me, it's as simple as that. So when you get notes on your car and you have legit a person telling you to move or your friend to move, what do you mean? This is my property. I pay for this property, bro. Like,
mean,
I legit was shocked. I didn't know what to say. I hella just ignored him. I'm like, okay. And we had this blank stare. It's like this dude that just keeps coming at you. He's like the kid in the sandbox when you're like when you're a little kid that keeps coming. Rah, 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 you know what I mean?
I mean, if you can just
it's
ignore
hard.
his notes, man.
That's really all you can do, to be honest. All you can do is ignore him.
He's
and
just
try your
annoying.
best.
That's what it sounds
But don't
like.
you?
That's it.
But
He's
don't-
not calling the police on you.
Yeah.
for what?
That's what I'm saying. He's not
I'm just
doing
saying
that.
there's neighbors that do that.
Yeah.
But don't
just
you-
call. Yeah.
Don't you feel like then he's getting away with something? He's getting away with how it's always been for him.
There's nothing. You're escalating it is just gonna make it worse.
And his daughter parks in the middle.
How old is his daughter?
yeah, talk to his daughter.
Is she like
gosh.
16?
No. She's in her 30s. She's has kids.
talk to
married.
talk to his daughter about it.
They all live next to each other. They
Does he?
own all
But you
these
said he
duplexes.
owns these duplexes.
Yeah, he owns all of them, all across here.
He owns where you're at.
No,
You pay him rent.
It's by someone else, so that's why he can't tell me to do anything. Get it?
Well, then ignore him, bro. But I mean, he can do what he want.
All you can do is
too.
ignore him. That's it.
All you can do is ignore him, just like all they do is ignore you and your feelings.
Thanks, Mr. Sensitive. I appreciate that. All right,
funny.
all right, man. Let's I thought that was gonna be like a funny subject. And
no,
but I
you got
bring up-
heated, dude.
It ended with
well-
Julian needs therapy with this man.
What?
Because in my
100%.
mind, when I was going to talk about it, I was thinking, oh, okay, this can be funny. But then you guys started making the anime jokes, and then I started getting mad.
You started getting
Why?
mad.
did
Because
get
you guys
mad.
weren't taking me seriously. That's why. And I demand to have my voice heard. I demand to have my voice heard. And then you said you were on his side.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
the hell
that
would you be
definitely,
on?
that
you
definitely
did
pissed
say
him
that.
off. He's like, you gonna let me finish? Well, I'm gonna let you finish, but you said he's 80. If you started a conversation off with him being 60, then no, I would not be on his
That's
side.
why you took his side?
Because he's 80, bro. He's got like 15 years to live.
No.
If
Yes,
that's- if that.
That's a whole different topic. You can't give people passes based off their age. Hell no.
Yes, you can.
So if someone uses the N-word and they're 85, you'd be like, okay, that's cool.
No, she's getting drop kicked. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But dude, age matters. Like, look, she's 80. Dude, I'm just gonna ignore her. I don't know. Age matters though.
You don't
Hey.
know. They could be mentally ill. They could
He
be
is not
sick.
mentally.
He could be. Yo, they got dementia. I'm just
Dementia
saying.
is
if he's not
is
80,
messed up.
Bro.
You said he's 80 in the beginning.
Stop with the 80 thing. Stop with the 80 thing. He is the head of the neighborhood watch here in San Mateo.
Oh, he's that
He's
guy.
one of those guys. He's that guy
Oh, he's
that
that
comes to
guy.
every single meeting. And then if he sees like a face he doesn't recognize, excuse me, who are you? He asked my friend. He asked me, who is this friend? I'm like, bro, why are you asking me so many questions? You want to know how big his fucking cock is? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I'm done.
You
Are
should,
you
leave
guys?
you should leave with that next time you have a conversation.
Why do you guys keep on wanting to talk about this topic, man? All
Oh, yeah.
Why do you guys keep bringing it up?
right, can we talk fast food? Can we lighten it up?
By all means.
Sure, let's talk fast food.
It's about to get even more heated with the
I
fast
had
food
Wendy's
debate.
yesterday.
So this was I like Wendy's, man.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Wendy's is racist.
But holes on.
Is it?
Thank you.
Apparently,
I think everything is
I don't know
racist,
if it's-
man.
I don't know what to
Bro,
believe
if
anymore.
I found out everyone that was racist, I would have nowhere to eat. I would have
know.
nowhere to shop.
There's
like, oh my
a-
God, Target's racist. Oh my God, Walmart. Where am I going to go? Am I going to go all the way to
Yeah.
the East Bay
It's all the corporations, man.
to ShopRite or whatever?
Shop
Okay,
right.
so here's
There's a
where
ShopRite in New Jersey.
here's
I know.
where you
Okay.
can eat.
Yeah, there's a thing posting of
Yes.
it's a list of
I
fast
have them.
food restaurants that are donating towards the Trump campaign.
You cannot eat
and
at
other ones
Wendy's.
that aren't.
You cannot eat at Chick-fil-A. You
I
can't
ate
eat
there.
at Pizza.
We knew Chick-fil-A.
Damn.
You can't eat
Pizza Hut's
eat at
gross.
Olive Garden. You can eat at
I like Olive Garden.
You can eat at Chipotle.
I like Chipotle.
Popeyes,
I love Chipotle.
Hell yeah.
Burger
I'll eat
King. Jack in the Box.
I don't care for that.
Hey, you can eat
What? Jack in the Box
You can eat
is
at Costco.
When I was like 14.
They support liberal causes. So this is trending fast food chains in the place that most represents your state. So for example,
I saw this and it's
Trader
stupid.
Joe's?
Trader Joe's, yeah.
Is racist or not
Wait,
racist?
no, they're not.
Which one is it?
Companies supporting Democrats or liberal causes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just wait. Everything you're reading off of was for liberals.
No,
he was bouncing back and forth.
Like Wendy's, they're for Trump.
Oh,
but before we get into that, what fast food chain do you think represents California?
Dude, I saw that graphic and I was like, bullshit. It was a map.
It depends on the state.
It was a map of all of the U.S. and like it showed the most popular fast food. It was a picture of the
Denny's?
logo.
But
It says Denny's.
Justo, it's based
That's
off real
disrespectful
data.
as hell.
It's
disrespectful.
based off real data.
Nah, I don't think so. I think someone just made that up.
That restaurant shouldn't be
Denny's.
considered a fast food chain. They
No
can
one eats
kiss
at
my
Denny's.
ass. I love Denny's.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. It is Denny's.
Yeah, Denny's is California.
I was looking at
all
In-N-Out
of
next door.
California.
That's
is
crazy.
Denny's. And then it has In-N-Out at Nevada, Seattle, and Washington.
What's Arizona?
Or not Seattle, Washington.
Where is Arizona? Where is Arizona?
Arizona
I'm
is
geographically
right next to California. Right there.
Is that In-N-Out?
That is In-N-Out.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me. You want to know why? When I first moved to Arizona, In-N-Out.
In-N-Out goes
Tempe.
hard. In-N-Out goes hard in Arizona.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
In-N-Out is a California thing, though.
It is.
How is In-N-Out not California? And
don't
Denny's
know.
is.
They
No one
could-
goes
they
to
could-
Denny's
you know
unless
what?
unless
I
you're
agree with you.
trashed.
I agree
Maybe
with you.
that's why.
They should take out Denny's and put in In-N-Out.
100%.
Because Denny's ain't no food chain. So if any
is a-
fast food chain. So if anything, if Denny's was not in there, In-N-Out would win. Because if you saw
Yeah.
the map, it was like Utah, Seattle, all the way up.
Yeah, all the West Coast is In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
And it should
Hey,
be
Jay,
California.
what? Sorry. Did I?
Did you call me Jim?
I said Jay.
Oh, okay.
Did I cut you off?
I don't know.
better
No,
than
you're
Derek.
fine. I've made my stance clear.
What time we at?
Oh, we're at 20.
Okay. What's your favorite fast food?
Total is 48 right now.
What's your favorite fast food spot, guys, and why?
I love
Even like as a kid. Think back as a kid too.
As a kid, McDonald's was my
McDonald's
jam.
went hard because they had the toys.
Yeah, the toys. And if
What's your
you're-
favorite toy?
If you woke up early, you
I
got
mean,
that
whatever.
McDonald's breakfast.
Oh,
That was a
hotcakes?
big day.
That
As
was
a kid,
the best when
that was
McDonald's
a big
was
day,
just
dude.
was just for breakfast. When breakfast was just breakfast.
Before
They used to
10:30.
call it the
Right.
big breakfast, right?
They
With
still
the
call it
eggs.
bread breakfast.
They
I
still-
had it like a week ago.
Wait, so McDonald's
I should
still
be
does the
eating
big
it now.
breakfast?
Yeah,
Because I was there the other day. I didn't see it, but maybe I didn't look hard enough. I just get the
You gotta be
2 for
there.
2s.
I haven't had McDonald's in a while.
I shouldn't be eating McDonald's, but I
Have
totally
you
am.
guys heard of Roy Rogers?
No.
I'm
what's
hella
Roy-
dating myself.
What is that?
It's like it's
Is that a
hamburger
place?
spot. It's like
Is that around here? Is that
no,
where
no,
you were?
East Coast.
Oh well, there you go.
They made the most incredible bacon cheeseburger, Roy Rogers. How about you guys like Taco Bell?
Yeah, I'm all about
When
Taco
I'm
Bell.
drunk.
Yeah, drunk Taco Bell.
Drunk or
hits.
not drunk? Have you guys had the Mexican pizza?
Yeah, of course.
That is
Everything
the-
at Taco Bell is the
good?
same thing.
Pizza, Mexican pizza.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's basically a tostada.
Okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they put cheese, they
That's
put
it.
tomatoes on it, and then they got the
Dude,
recipe
no,
for
but
pizza.
it's,
Listen, everything at Taco Bell is the exact same thing, just in different shapes.
yes,
That's
yes,
it.
it's
Okay.
that in it's
it's
sandwiched
the same.
between.
It's all the same.
I
thing.
like the tacos.
but it's still smacking.
But here's the thing: that the Mexican pizza has got beef and beans mixed together.
Whoa,
It's incredible, bro.
game changer.
It's
have you guys
incredible.
I have
ever
a
had
que-
Raising Canes?
What is it?
Raising Canes.
No,
That's
what's
an Arizona thing.
Is that Arizona?
It's
Never been
there's, it's in so many places. It's in L.A. Next time you're in L.A., go there. Type
All
in
right,
Raising
for sure.
Canes. Best chicken tenders, and then it has the
Ooh.
bread, the Canes bread and sauce.
So it's way better than like Chick-fil-A tenders. Way better than Chicken McNuggets. No comparison.
Yeah, I'll die on that hill for sure.
Really?
I will.
Wow. How about this? Is probably
will.
like a Bay Area thing, but I saw this on Twitter. Someone was laughing at when Barstool Sports sent out the fast food thing. They were saying, "What the hell is a Jollibee's?"
Oh, Jollibee's.
Jollibee's is a Bay
Yeah.
Area thing, right?
I don't know. Well, I've never
There's one
seen
right
it
down
outside
the
of
street
there.
from my house.
Right, of course, because hella Filipinos. They got the Filipino spaghetti.
I've never.
Jalabeans is
Jollibees.
Jalabees is
yes.
Filipino.
Filipino
Yeah,
food.
it's Filipino food.
Well, then yeah, I'm right in the heart of that.
I've never eaten there. I've always wanted to though. It always looks hella good. I've never eaten there.
My friends swear by it.
Yeah,
They swear
They
by
got
it.
like fried chicken. They have a bunch of crazy stuff there.
It's all healthy.
Yeah, 100%.
I haven't. I want to try it.
So here's the thing. So your favorite spot would be fast food what?
It was
Raising-
Raising Cane's would be my favorite,
Okay, Raising Cane's.
but it's not that popular.
I would say Taco Bell for me. How about you?
Favorite fast food, man. Jack in the Box has a special place in my heart,
Ah, that just
and like no one really
Wendy's
messes with
especially
Jack.
plays my heart. Just answer the
Wendy's
question.
is hella
Wendy's
good
is
too. I mess with Wendy's too.
Yeah.
But like Jack, I don't know why. I used to live by a Jack in the Box, and when I was going to college, and like I would go there probably every day.
Never been there. Do they do anything cool, like giving any toys or anything, like McDonald's does or anything?
No, Jack in the Box
really.
went hard for me.
They have
in high
some
school.
good, yeah. They have some good like late night food. That's like if I'm drunk, I want Jack in the Box. They got like they used to have loaded chicken nuggets, which were like a little plate of chicken nuggets with cheese, ranch, and bacon bits on top.
Oh my goodness,
dude,
Healthy.
yeah.
Talk about a heart attack.
So
one,
do you
man.
think like
That was
when
the
like when like DaBaby the rapper, when he posts pictures of him eating Chick-fil-A and then come to find out they're Trump supporters, do you think that means that not even him but we as consumers, does that mean we have an obligation to stop giving that business our money?
I mean,
Like for example,
that's
like
rough. That's rough,
it's
man.
tough.
Because
It-
like Chick-fil-A is
It's rough and
pretty good.
tough. I'm gonna keep eating Chick-fil-A if I see it.
Guys,
I'm not
still
a
good.
big chip.
And the
Chick-fil-A
people
person,
working there aren't necessarily racist,
dude.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Donald
That's a good
Trump
point.
is the Republican in office. Whoever the next Republican's gonna be,
They'll vote for
support
them.
him
'Cause it's big business.
It's just business. They're connected with lobbyists. It's part of politics. You know, whatever. It is what it is. And I already think I think all these companies are racist. Almost
and
bit
it just
my
makes
tongue.
it, and to be honest with you, it just makes our choices hella slim. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of businesses.
Like I said, I would die of starvation if
anywhere.
if I canceled everything.
No
because of
Olive Garden,
this.
no Taco Bell, no Wendy's, no McDonald's, no Chick-fil-A, no Pizza Hut, KFC, IHOP, Outback, Urban Outfitters,
That's messed up.
Coachella.
KFC.
Yes.
And they freaking prey on black people. They're huge in black communities. You know what I mean? Like they are all up in black communities, like in, you know, the low income communities, all that. KFC sitting right there, and black people are probably their biggest consumers. For sure.
Word.
And
How much
it's
time we got?
ironic as hell.
I was gonna say, you guys, I gotta pee.
You gotta pee. So we don't have time for one more thing, or no?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to put pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of pressure right now. trust
Okay,
me.
forget it.
I'm
Well,
No,
like,
you guys.
well,
I'm just gonna step away.
What's the next
What's
topic?
the next
And I'm
topic?
thinking-
I wanted to talk about Virgil Abloh just because.
Oh, dude.
Dude, he's
I don't even know the guy. His name sounds lame.
he's a designer from Off-White, and he got some flack.
You guys
last
keep talking
He's
about
off whack.
Oh, you got to go pee. Okay, he
Keep going.
He got some flack last week because. So basically, he is the menswear designer for Louis Vuitton now, but he's a Chicago guy. He's one of Kanye's guys. He was Kanye's designer.
Well, then that's the first problem.
Okay. Well, anyway, just stop. Just because, because I follow this guy. I followed his
Okay.
discography because I'm into the whole fashion thing, and so he made his mark with this clothing brand called Pyrex. Pyrex, you know, the kitchenware. He just stole the name and put that print and put that name on clothes and started selling it, and then he created Off-White. Tons of people wear it. You know Off-White. You've heard of it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's him, right? So he was caught. Well, not even caught. He posted it. He made a donation of $50 to FemPower, basically an organization to bail out protesters, right? $50. $50.
Why'd he do it at all?
Exactly. He did it. He then goes on social media after getting all this backlash, and he said, "Oh, guys, no, you don't understand. I did it because I was trying to match my other colleagues' donations." Now, tell me if I'm in the idiot here.
Matching $50.
Right, because if they're doing $50, well, I'll do 50. Like, kind of like Tekashi. He said,
His colleagues should definitely be doing more than $50.
right, but stop there. My whole point is, like, if his colleagues, let's just give him a pass and say $50. That doesn't mean you're regulated to put up $50. You can post... You could put $1,000, right? Mm-hmm. So now if you go to like Wikipedia, they're calling him Virgil cheap ass Abloh. You know, I think it's funny, but
That is funny. It's probably deeper issues.
I'm back, by the way.
But you know, I just got to thinking, this guy, I don't care how much work you put into the culture. To me, I think I don't even know if I can say that, but like, wouldn't he be ripping off the culture, charging $500 for a goddamn t-shirt?
Yes.
I mean, his shit's ridiculous. And it's not even for like good quality. It's like, it's a piece of cotton, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
People are buying it, but and you're going to post $50 for donation, and then you're going to use a scapegoat. Oh, because my
How did
colleagues
people
are posting
find
it?
out he donated $50?
He posted it on his social media.
Then he's an idiot.
Yeah.
That's idiot.
There you
Yeah.
go.
If you're making thousands off of your brand and design,
Yeah.
and then you post, "Oh, just donated $50 to what?"
But here's
why
the-
bother? Just keep it to yourself. It was anyway.
But it's our fault. I mean, not us.
I lost
you know.
2 brain cells learning about that.
Well, I'm
story.
just saying, like, it's the consumer's fault for giving him his career. That's what it is. You know, buying those $500 t-shirts. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? So in my eyes, it's the consumer's fault for giving him his career. You know what I mean? Like, if they weren't buying $500 t-shirts, there should be no excuse. There should be no reason why someone's charging $500. I don't care about the production cost. I just don't care. That's really my rationale. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree.
That's it.
Overpriced stuff. Sucks.
Dude, there better be some diamonds attached to that t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like people just spend large so that they can brag about it.
Hype.
It's not really about like how good the material is or like how good the design is. It's like, yeah, I'm
it's
wearing
just the hype around it.
Yeah, like I'm wearing, you know.
And then to post $50. Credit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's whack. He shouldn't have done that. He should have kept it in his drafts.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something that's super important right now. Obviously, things going forward it's not going to change. I think that, you know, adapting and being safe is going to be part of the norm, and it is a norm, right? So masks is definitely something that's going to be part of our society from here going forward. So let's talk about this real quick. I know you got a friend, a homie that makes masks.
Yeah. Shout out to Mayu. She's actually sitting in on the podcast watching us. So
what's up?
Yes. So she has a face mask design.
These are dope, by the way. I love these. It's called
Maji Shinka. You can get it at majishinka.com, and her Instagram is Maji Shinka. So yes, support her. Mayu's dope. Good friend of mine. Good friend of my wife's.
All her information will be linked in the description below.
Yes, for sure.
We'll
and
put it down below. And
sure.
especially important now because, you know, businesses are hurting. So people have to be creative.
Right.
So
and if we got to wear a mask, why not wear one that looks dope like that
Exactly.
one?
Okay. Say the name one more time.
Maji Shinka.
Perfect. Material will be down below. And I just got to give a shout out to my guy, Mr. Rogers. He makes these masks as well because his business, they owned a retail business, a storefront. And then obviously with COVID-19, business has halted. So getting creative, he makes masks as well. He basically sources material from like vintage t-shirts and stuff. And he doesn't go to that extent, but he makes these custom fitted masks. And this is using the polo bear from the 90s, the iconic polo bear. And I want to give a shout out to him. We'll put a link down below. And if anyone's doing a good cause, you know what I mean? Trying to support yourself, but also for the community, you know, shoot us a message, DM us, email us. All the information is down below. And we'll try to plug you as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone doing cool stuff. I love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Cool. Well, hopefully things will be, I don't know. I mean, hopefully things will be, I don't want to say positive, but we'll have some more information regarding this whole George Floyd situation next week because I feel like it's so liquid. Everything.
Keep your eye on Derek Chauvin or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
And his doppelganger.
And we'll see what happens, man. Until next week. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you, guys.